Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you about all of the things that you can find around your house to use as beauty products. And I'm going to tell you my top 10 products that I keep in my house at all times because I use them so often in my beauty routine. And they're natural, and you're not getting all those chemicals that you would get from other skin and hair care products and whatnot. So here we go. And some of these things aren't most of these things you can find in your kitchen, but some aren't items that everybody would have, but I will tell you where to get them. They're not expensive, and once you have them, they last for a while, and they are worth it. So one of my first products is almond oil, and I got this almond oil at Whole Foods. Where is it? Sorry, here it is. I got this almond oil at Whole Foods, and it's called Almond Glow, and it's from Home Health. That's the brand, Home Health. This isn't just straight almond oil. It has peanut oil, olive oil, vitamin E, and lanolin in it. So if you're vegan, you don't want to use this because lanolin is not vegan. I'm pretty sure it comes from sheep's wool. It's the oil from the wool, but that is also in this. But it's mostly almond oil. And it has no parabens, no preservatives, no mineral oil, no petroleum, no artificial fragrance, no gluten, and it has not been tested on animals. I try really, 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 really hard not to buy any products that are tested on animals. So what I do with this is I put it, most of the time I use it in my hair. And if my skin's really dry, I put it all over my skin, like after I get out of the shower or the bath and my skin is damp. And it really locks in moisture and gives your skin a very nice, young, beautiful glow. The next thing that I use this in conjunction with my skincare routine almost 2 to 3 times a week. And that is baking soda. Baking soda is an amazing facial exfoliant, and it's a good cleaner. Like if you have a lot of buildup in your hair too from products, you can use baking soda to kind of give your hair a cleansing. And I like using it just on my face. I usually use this, I'll take my Multi-T facial cleanser from Kelsey Marie Cosmetics, take a little bit of that, take some of this, mix it in with my hand, and it creates a very fine grain exfoliating cleanser. And after I use baking soda to exfoliate, I feel like it just makes my skin so glowing and youthful looking, and it's very good at getting rid of blackheads. I feel the number one reason people get blackheads is because they don't exfoliate. So it's a good product for that. And you don't want to over exfoliate either because that's not good. Everything in moderation. I'd say 2 to 3 times a week, if that. The next product on my list is Epsom salt. You can get a big bag like this for only like $5, and it's magnesium sulfate. That is a mineral that we need in our bodies, and I don't know why it says soaking aid for minor sprains and bruises, and it's also a saline laxative, and it's plant food. So I take baths in it. It makes me feel really, you'd have to research why it does this because I'm not very educated on magnesium sulfate as I am other chemicals, or minerals, but it really makes you feel so relaxed when you take a bath in it. Your body absorbs it, and if you have any like sore muscles or anything, when you soak yourself in it, it just feels amazing, and it really relaxes you. It's almost like a sedative. It makes you very docile. So when my boyfriend wants me to calm down, he's like, you need to get in the Epsom salt. So it works. I love it. The next thing that I love to use is evening primrose oil. This is my secret weapon. I can't believe I'm even telling people about it. I'm just kidding. But it is a very extremely powerful oil. It has a lot of antioxidant properties, and it's extremely moisturizing, locks in moisture, prevents aging. It's an amazing, amazing oil. This is the one that I have. It's, I do not know where I got this from, honestly. But it's definitely on Amazon.com. I can tell you that for sure. If you want to get it, you can get it at Amazon.com. I use Evening Primrose oil on my face when it's really dry and all over my body. So I would definitely recommend, if you don't get any of the other oils, I recommend that you get the Evening Primrose oil to use for like skincare moisturizer. The next thing that I'm going to tell you about is a little bit, I don't know, I feel bad for using it. If you're vegan, you're not going to want to use this. I'm vegetarian, so I still do use this product, but I don't use it heavily because it does come from bees. But it is an amazing skincare product, and it is honey. This is Busy Bee, Clearly Nature's Finest Clover Honey, True Source Certified. I got this from, I want to say I got this from Giant Eagle. And I got the almond oil from Whole Foods, if I didn't tell you guys that. But this is really good for using it in your hair and using it as a face wash and a face mask. So this has multiple uses, and you can put it in the bath with you if you want. Sometimes I use this in the bath as well. If you mix the honey with baking soda, you can mix it with oatmeal to wash your face with, and then you can mix it with just like your own regular conditioner to create a hair mask. It's a little wasteful to use like a whole jar of honey for your whole head of hair because that's a lot of honey, but you know, mixing it with even some oil or something for your hair, and it just makes your hair so like beautiful and luxurious looking. And every time I use it on my skin, it makes, when I use the honey and baking soda is what I love the most, because your skin just looks like porcelain glass, like it's so smooth after using that. Okay, oatmeal. I'll show you guys the oatmeal. I'm sure most people have oatmeal in their house. I have Quaker Oats. I eat it and put it on my face. Just put it in the blender and get it a little more ground up, and you can use it as a face mask. It's very calming on skin that's irritated, or if you have rosacea or something, it's very calming to that as well. I use this just mostly as a face mask, or if I have I have psoriasis pretty bad, so I use this in the bath if I have an outbreak of that, and it really makes me not itchy anymore. Number 7 on my list. Both of these are essential oils, and they're kind of expensive. I got them both at Whole Foods, and I'm going to show you them both at once. Oh, that's bergamot. Well, bergamot's a good one too. Lavender and peppermint. These two essential oils I feel like everybody should have in their house. The peppermint and the lavender put together into a bath, like if you're taking a bubble bath or something, or just a regular bath, putting those two oils in it makes you feel relaxed yet revitalized at the same time. They have a ton of properties. The peppermint makes you feel like you're more awake, and the lavender is just a really soothing and calming smell. They use it a lot in like baby products to help babies fall asleep because it's so soothing. So those are the two essential oils that I recommend always having around. They're good for multiple things. The lemon is number 8 on my list, and some people, actually, sorry, it's number 8. I have these lemons to usually put in my drinks, but if I'm feeling a little bit like my skin is really getting oily for some reason, or and I know that this is bad, but I've been tanning, my freckles pop out a lot, and I really hate them. So I will take a lemon and cut it in half, or cut it into a quarter. Take that lemon, dip it in a little bit of honey, just get a light coating of honey on it, and rub that on my face and just keep rubbing until all that lemon juice is soaked onto my face. And if I do this 3 times a week for 2 weeks, 3 or 4 times a week, my freckles fade. I don't know why it bleaches your freckles out like that, but it does. So if you have any discoloration, freckles, brown spots, I would recommend doing the lemon thing. If you don't want to use your whole fresh lemons, you can get the little bottles of lemon juice. I'm sure it works just as good. I have heard that lemon juice is a lot water, but to test to see if it's acidic enough, because I think that's what does the bleaching of the pigmentation. Mix it with baking soda. If it fizzes a whole lot, that means that you have enough lemon juice in it. This is my favorite thing to drink, but it's also one of my favorite things to take a bath in. This is peppermint tea. It's Ceylon tea, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's black tea, but it's called Ceylon, and that's just what I call it. I'm pronouncing it wrong. Somebody please let me know. I use this for multiple things. I put this on my eyes. So I just get the tea bag slightly damp and I just put them on my eyes to get rid of under eye circles and to reduce puffiness. And I also will put a couple in my bath. And it's weird. If you use enough of the black tea in a bath and soak yourself in it, it makes you tan. Like it actually gives you a little bit of color. And it's it's pretty dark brown, so you don't look orange either. You look like you have a nice brown glow. So that's an interesting thing to know. And this is organic. I like to usually soak myself in things that are organic. They don't have all the pesticides and chemicals on them. And my last thing, I don't really eat. I mostly just have this for exfoliating. It's brown sugar. Brown sugar I use in my exfoliating facial masks. So I mix this with any of the things I just told you about. If I want to turn it into some kind of exfoliating cleanser or exfoliating body scrub, I usually will mix it with brown sugar. It tastes good too, and it makes you smell delicious. Even for my lips, it's gentle enough that if you have really chapped lips and you want to get the dead skin off, just get a little bit of brown sugar, get a little bit of honey or any emollient moisturizer, mix it together, put it on your lips, and just scrub with a washcloth for a few minutes, a warm washcloth. So warm, wet, damp washcloth, I should specify that. Use a plain dry one, that might hurt a little bit, but just do that, and then when you rinse it off, your lips are so smooth, and if you get a little bit in your mouth, it tastes delicious, so nothing wrong with that. And this isn't really on my list because not a lot of people are going to have this laying around their house at all. But I really like rosemary. And not a lot of people think this smells good. But this is an amazing anti-aging essential oil. Just to let you guys know. And I use this in my baths as well. So I think that's all. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys the 2 things that I put on my eyelashes to make my eyelashes grow and make them strong. I barely ever lose eyelashes, and my eyelashes never break. There it is. I use this so much I keep it on my desk. Vitamin E is the first thing. So I get a little bit of vitamin E, and I get a little bit of, where is it? Castor oil. Vitamin E and castor oil. Take one of those disposable eyelash brush or eyelash combs that you put mascara on with. You can order a pack of 50 on Amazon. You want those, mix them together into a little jar that you have laying around, half and half. Put that on your eyelashes every night before bed, like after you take your mascara off, and your eyelashes will be nice and long and juicy and thick and beautiful and shiny. See, mine are pretty long. Well, not these because they're fake, but these middle ones are my real ones, and they are very long. And I attribute that to my castor oil and vitamin E mixtures. Please email me and I will let you know. If you have any questions at all, email me. If you just want to chat, add me on Facebook. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So see you next time. Bye.